Hey D-Rose gang, it's me Nancy, and if you caught the video about what I eat in a day or you follow me on my fitness Instagram page, then you know that first thing in the morning, every morning, I juice celery. Why do I juice celery? We'll get to that in a minute, but I want to tell you how I even found out that celery juicing was a thing, what made me get started, and why I feel that I will be juicing celery forever. So, a little background story. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, fatty liver, sarcoidosis, pseudotumor, sleep apnea, amongst other things. I just want to keep it brief. So I sat in front of a bunch of pill bottles a day and it was sickening. So when I started my journey January 2nd, 2019, I knew I needed to lose weight, but I also wanted to improve my health as well. Around that time, I started my Instagram fitness page and I'm scrolling and then I run into somebody drinking celery juice and then another person drinking celery juice and a bunch of claims about celery juice and its healing properties. So here are a few of the claims that I came across about the benefits of drinking celery juice. Stabilizes blood pressure. I was intrigued with that and I continued reading. Eliminates mucus. Powerful way to alkalize the gut. Natural sodium that draws toxic salts out the body. Dangerous salts from poor quality food that we eat. It draws those salts out of the body. It removes viral waste out of the body. Helps prevent gum recession. It helps heal Crohn's, colitis, and IBS. It helps strengthen the digestive system, vital for brain health, helps improve kidney function, enhances immune system, fights Epstein-Barr virus and the shingle virus, supports vision and eye health, and removes toxic fatty deposits. All of that was well and good, but I was still not sold until I read fights autoimmune diseases. So sarcoid is an autoimmune disease. That was the first thing. Then it says powerful anti-inflammatory. Sarcoid is an autoimmune inflammatory disease. And then reduces inflammation. I was like, okay, you got me. I'm sold. I'm gonna try the celery juice. I went, got me a juicer, I broke the juicer. Let's not even talk about that. Let's get back to, finally, when I was able to borrow my dad's juicer and juice my celery, I drank it, I continued to drink it, and continued to do my research on celery juice. Who came up with the idea to juice celery? And where did they come from with all this information that is good for this, good for that, good for the other thing? I needed to know. I did my research and I tracked it back to a guy named Anthony Williams. Anthony Williams said that there's a spirit that speaks to him and tells him this information. It will tell him, and it's been talking to him since childhood. If he's around somebody, the spirit will say, hey, this person is struggling with this, tell them to try that, and that's, he claims, has been going on for years. So I like, oh hell no, this dude crazy. This dude crazy, but for some reason I wanted to believe, so I kept on juicing. Probably like the third or fourth day, I was still juicing the celery. I just found out his story. He hearing spirits and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, this dude crazy, but let me have one more glass of celery because I bought like 6 bags of celery. So let me juice this celery. It ran through me. So now in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, it's removing, expelling all the diseases out of me. So my little crazy behind kept on juicing the celery. I found out that he had a podcast. I'm getting to the point where now this man had me sold. However you got the information from, whatever spirit or whatever your story is, you had me sold when I logged onto his podcast And I was just going through different episodes, and I heard him say on multiple episodes, if you can't afford the book, go to the library. So what you're trying to say is you got a book that you want to sell, you're making money, but you rather get the information out to me by any means, even if I get it for free at the library. And I felt like you don't gain no profit from that. So let me continue juicing the celery. And so I did. I juiced the celery faithfully every morning. Now let's talk about my sarcoid. My sarcoid, the autoimmune inflammatory disease, blocked all up in here, all up in here. I couldn't breathe through my nose. I couldn't smell at all. I was cooking and the kids were in their rooms playing. I got on the phone, got lost in my phone, and there was smoke all through the kitchen. I was in my room, so I couldn't see the smoke, but then it was weird that I couldn't smell the smoke either. At that point, I realized that I lost my sense of smell, and I don't know how I didn't realize it before, but I'm glad that I did at that point. I went to the ENT, I had surgery, I was put on different kind of medication, prednisone. It was just crazy. Finally, one more surgery diagnosed me with sarcoid, and I couldn't breathe through my nose, I couldn't smell through my nose, I couldn't anything. Let's fast forward. Now I'm drinking the celery juice every single day, unless I'm fasting. Every single day. And I believe 2 months in, I'm so sorry, Jonathan. 2 months in, Jonathan came next to me and slapped me in the face with his, I love you, Jonathan, but you are the reason that I noticed that I had my sense of smell. I said, boy, get over here. And oh, crap, go take a shower, use deodorant, and then I did my happy dance because I now could smell. Now, my mother said, Nancy, you've been taking the sarcoid medication regularly. Maybe that's the reason why you can smell now, you can breathe now. I don't think it has anything to do with the celery juice. I said, well, Mommy, let's test the theory. I am coming off of my medication. I came off my medication. 1 month, still could breathe. 1 month, still could smell, and it continued on and on and on and on and on. I went to my doctor, my rheumatologist, the one that deals with the sarcoid. And let me tell you something about me. I can't lie because I have such a very, very guilty conscience. But she asked me, Nancy, are you still taking a medication as you should? And I said yes. Even though I haven't taken that medication in months, I still said yes because I didn't want to get in trouble. So I told her yes, and I said, but I did miss a couple, right? So can you please test me to see if my markers are still normal? After this video, I will show you the results of that. Plus, I will play some audio for you on that appointment because it made me feel great. It really do, and I want to share that with you. So I'll tell you right now, the results came back and it was normal. And I went back again a couple of months later, still not on any kind of medication. The results on that came back, still very normal, stable, the way it was when I was on the medication, off the medication. And only thing I could attest that to is the clean eating, the change in lifestyle, the exercise, and yes, the celery juice. Some questions that you may have about celery juicing. Actually, one person did ask me this morning, I don't have a juicer, I have a blender, can I blend it? Yes, you can. Yes, you can with a little bit of water, but then get like a cheesecloth and strain the juice out of the celery, out of the pulp. Okay, so how much do you make? They say start off with 16 ounces early in the morning before you even put water in your mouth. You juice your celery, and that should be the first thing that goes into your stomach. Like I said, give yourself some time, because not the first day or the second day, some people the third day or the fourth day, it will run right through you. My aunt, I got her on to juicing celery because she couldn't go the way she wanted to go. And I said, girl, go juice some celery. First day, nothing. Second day, nothing. Third day, she called me and said, why you got me juicing the celery for no reason? I said, keep on juicing, auntie. So she juiced, and then flush. So, can you juice the celery and store it? It is best to make it fresh, then drink it immediately. But if for some reason you can't, you can store it in a mason jar, put it in the refrigerator, and drink it within 24 hours. Can you freeze it? Yes, you can. But the medicinal properties will decrease when it thaws out. Is it safe for pregnant and breastfeeding women? Yes, it is. Lastly, I found on this page on Instagram that supports the celery juice drinking. It says 12 reasons why you should drink celery juice. It lowers inflammation, I believe that. It supports weight loss, helps heal digestion, reduces bloating, helps eczema and psoriasis, fights infection, helps prevent UTI, healing from acne, helps prevent high blood pressure, helps lower cholesterol, helps prevent ulcers, and protects the liver. Like I said in an earlier video, I researched everything before I started anything. I wanted to get rid of the high blood pressure, so I would, find out what's good for high blood pressure, the hibiscus, ginger, beets. Let's talk about beets. Another reason why I stuck by Anthony Williams and the spirits talking to him and telling me what to eat and drink is because he was not only talking about celery juice. He started telling you the benefits of eating this, the benefits of eating that, and you're learning. Now, this is the path I already wanted to go down. I already wanted to go down the path of clean eating and using food to heal my body, and he kind of supported what I was already doing. Now, the reason I'm gonna pull out the beet and juice the beet and drink the beet juice right in front of your face is because I was talking to somebody yesterday, and like I said, I believe that food has the power to heal you. She said she had high blood pressure. I said, girl, get you some beets. She said, well, is beet juice nasty? I said, you know what? I always mix it with something else. It's either beets with carrots, beets with oranges, beets with carrots and oranges, maybe a little ginger. I never had it straight by itself. That was one of the things he did talk about on his page about beets and papayas and other vegetables, other fruits. So, girl, I hope you're watching because I'm going to juice this beet right now and tell you what it tastes like. I believe by itself, it should taste great. I'm accustomed to eating beets. My mom used to make it for Good Friday dinners, and they always taste very good to me. But have I ever juiced it alone by itself? No. So, but I'm going to right now. So, give me a minute. There goes the beet. Be right back. Be right back. So that one beet made this much juice. Honest opinion, right? I like it. I really do, but I like beets. Honestly, not bad. I usually juice it, like I said, with oranges, maybe cucumber, carrots, ginger. But this tastes great by itself. I wish the kids were here. I would let them try it. They will definitely give you their honest opinion. But it's very good. So like I said, the celery juice idea came from a man named Anthony Williams, the author of Celery Juice, Thyroid Healing. He has a couple of books. I own a couple of his books, and that's the story of how I heard about it, how I got into it, why I started, and why I believe I will continue. If not for anything, I really like the way it cleans you out, because it cleans you out, honey. So thank you for watching. Tune in next time for another video. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. See you on the flip side. Peace.
I'm not sure if it was this week or last week, but I remember talking to y'all about the many, many bottles of medications I used to take daily. This is some of them. These are the ones that I could find, the ones that I have not thrown away yet.
Then they had asked me about because that's my hospital, that's my local hospital. So they know that I was diagnosed with high blood sugar. So she's like, are you on your medication? I'm like, no, not anymore. I don't got diabetes no more. She said, did the doctor tell you that? I said, no, I told myself that. So they took my blood sugar, 81.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's a good case of how change in lifestyle can make a big difference.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you look so much better too.
Thank you. I got great news.
Yes.
I could smell.
You can?
I can smell. I can smell everything. And it's...
After how long?
Wow, I think since 2015.
Oh my gosh. You still feel pretty congested?
No, not at all.
You don't?
No, I could breathe through my nose like it's ridiculous.
You turned a corner. What are you on now for the diabetes?
I don't take any
Nothing.
medicine.
Because
No.
remember, I think last time you had been off of the metformin, which we talked about forever. Like you lectured you on how.
Yeah.
But your sugar, even off of the metformin, is in the 80s?
Well, yeah, the last time I checked, it was 71.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you don't need to be on it.